Yeah, I think the two lights. Oh, we're live.
Yes, that's why I'm waving.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back to another Bardic Tales. Beginning of another week. First Bardic Tales of 2021.
Cheers.
Cheers. Also, number one dad. Because I have the number one kids. So
they are amazing.
They are pretty awesome. So what is new in 2021?
We've got new mugs.
We've got new mugs. They're up on the wall now. If you are one of the... Ooh, yes, picture time. If you are one of the 84 people who have already gotten your mugs, cheers to you. They're ready for use. Come on in, grab those off the wall, enjoy our patio. They are looking amazing too. There's only 14 left.
18, I thought.
So, yeah, there's only 18 left.
This is what?
Maybe.
Let's see. Yeah, you gotta see. That's really sad.
I'm sure there's some way to magic it in there through the magic of the internet, but we'll have to figure that one out later.
Yeah. Here,
but
I've got another picture. Doesn't show all of them, but it's a pretty nice picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just doesn't. The camera
screens on cameras don't do well. Come on in and see them. They look way better. But they are ready to go. There's only 18 left, and they're going fast. I think a couple days ago, 5 more of them disappeared. 6 more of them disappeared.
Yep.
So if you want a mug club or you know somebody who wants a mug club, sooner is probably better than later.
Yeah.
As much as I want this to be an exclusive thing, I also want people to have their shot if they want it. So.
Yes. Yep. So there's that.
They're looking awesome. They are totally not terrifying to get off that shelf with the grabby arm.
Nope.
Easiest thing in the world.
You know, after going through 102 of them, I'm okay. I'm doing pretty good with it.
Yeah,
because we put them all up and then got them all sorted in an order and then realized we hadn't washed any of them. So then I had to proceed to take each one down and put it through the dishwasher, and I got pretty good at it.
But we got to double check everything.
Yeah.
I believe almost every single one of you got your first color pick.
Yep.
I don't think there was any substitutions, or if there was only like one or so.
There's a couple, but yeah, it was very rare.
Yeah, so that's
if you didn't get your first pick, though, it means you got your second.
Definitely got your second, yeah. So that's awesome.
Oh, hi, Moses. It's okay, you're late. We're usually late.
Yeah, for real. So what are you drinking there?
Oh, yes. But, okay. Sorry, no, you just threw my brain. My brain just...
Totally derailed you there, didn't I?
I have no idea. Well, usually we start out by like, what are you drinking? And we started out with what's new. And the first thing that came to mind was mugs. So this is Mystery Hack. It is the Porter's Perfection apple juice that then fermented into this lovely cider. It's 8% and it's an off-dry or semi-dry, I guess. So, I fermented it almost dry and didn't add any kind of back sweetening or anything. It's just the apple, and
it's apple too.
It's definitely apple. It reminds me of that first bite that you take from a red apple, and then the finish. A gal was in yesterday, and she described it perfectly. It's like bruleed grapefruit. So it's just fun. I love it.
I personally don't get that. I personally get more like Granny Smith on the back end.
Yeah, there's some Granny Smith there.
But the point is, it's very fruit-like. It's very natural fruit-like.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
got sweetness to it, but it's nothing like Health Potion.
No.
So
sweet.
Very pleased.
In my number one dad mug, because did I mention that? Number one dad.
Yes.
Not that I'm proud. I'm drinking Singularity again because it's the beer I always wanted to make. When I first started brewing, this is the beer I wanted to make, and now I have. And so now I'm enjoying it.
Which compared to the first beer that you actually made.
That first beer was shameful. It's dishonor on me, dishonor on my cow.
But it got you started.
It did get me started, at least. I had fun. Yeah, but this is what I wanted to make, so this is what I'm going to enjoy. Thank you very much.
Yes.
But where's the rest of your porters going?
Into my maple syrup bourbon barrel.
Nice. Which I identified which one you need to put it into too.
The one, the sloshy.
Both of them are sloshy.
Well, I know, but there's
no,
more sloshy.
Like I got in there with the camera and light and looked around. both of those barrels have a lot of syrup left in them too. But one of them has more than a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
the one this goes into.
That's gonna be super mega good.
Yes.
Yep. Let's see. Also on tap again
Yes.
is Gold Fever. So if you weren't sure about shelling out that much for the bottle, but you're really kind of curious, come on in. Now you can actually get it in a glass.
Yep.
It's we're just selling it in 4 ounces because again at 14.3%. Bang.
Yeah.
So come on down and grab that one. That is fun to have that one back on tap. It's just a couple gallons, which at 4 ounces a time should last a little while, but when that's gone, it's pretty much gone until next year, except for the few bottles we have left.
Yep.
So, but that's okay because Ebenezer is hot on its heels. I'm pretty well convinced that one's done.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to chill it, clear it up a little. Well, clear it up. It's still black as midnight. It could be a hazy for all anybody knows. You'd never know, but that one is going to be coming out soon.
Yeah.
That will be in the premium family as well, although not quite as premium as Gold Fever still.
But
up there.
You learned a lot making that one.
Oh boy, did I. And people need to watch out for the next one I brew with what I've learned. That is nice.
That is.
Well, what else do we have going on?
Well, not much.
It's been slow. December finished strong. You guys, thank you so much for all of your support.
Yeah.
December was a fantastic month. We were very grateful for it. January is a new month. And so
the 2 days of it.
The first 2 days of it have been fantastic, but I mean, you can't judge that.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, it's a new month. You guys are always great. You keep getting better. So we are really excited for January. I think there's going to be some awesome stuff going on.
Yeah. For anybody who hasn't heard, Governor Inslee extended the restrictions from January 4th to January 11th. So, right. It was
yes.
11th,
yeah. Last I heard anyway. So,
so we're still stuck with only outdoor heating, but those heaters on the patio have been working really well.
This thing's been putting out pretty decent.
Yep.
So everybody, fingers crossed. We'll see. You can choose to be hopeful or not, but right now the news is the 11th.
Yeah.
And here's to hoping.
Yep.
So, but pending that, outdoor heaters.
Yes.
In the meantime, we're working on getting the tables cleared off so that when we do open back up again, you'll actually have a place to sit.
Yes. So I guess kind of on that topic, all of the mugs from last year from the 2020 Mug Club that have not been claimed are still at the tap room and still available to pick up, and they will be until April 1st. But it's kind of cool. We put them up on top of the walk-in. So that's the wall that the beer comes out of. That's our walk-in. And so there's a ledge up top, and it's now lined with all the leftover mugs. So
it is pretty impressive to look at.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
Yeah. And our plan for any mugs that do not get picked up by April 1st is to sell those. So
so you've got 3 solid months.
Yeah.
You know, if you're traveling or deployed or moved or something like that, or you know somebody who is, that's more than enough time to just give us a heads up, say, hey, this isn't going to work. Could you hang on to it longer, or we can arrange shipping? So 3 months is a good solid time frame, I feel.
Yeah. We have sold all of the extra mugs that hadn't been claimed, hadn't been purchased as a mug club last year. So those are all gone.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're really jonesing for a mug,
get in line April 1st, because
yes.
Probably not a bad idea to actually line up. I don't know, what day of the week is April 1st? We should probably have checked that first.
We probably should have.
And just randomly throw out a date. What could possibly go wrong?
Do that.
It is a
Thursday.
Thursday, perfect.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, so Andrea can handle that. That's her problem now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's right before Easter.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Also a good time.
All
right. Well, done. Done.
Yeah, we should probably.
Done.
Peter used to do that when he was about 2. We should probably talk hand pies.
We should, yes. The fajitas were fantastic.
They were fantastic.
We actually get to enjoy one ourselves, so
yes,
that was nice.
That was nice.
Oh, yeah, we should talk hand pies, and then we should tell them what cheese we got from Wanderlust for this week.
Yes.
Because I think at least, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 people will be interested to know what we got.
I haven't been posting about it, and I've definitely seen a downtick in Merc orders.
Which has been great for Saturday night date night for us.
That is true.
But we should probably sell the stuff instead of,
Yeah. All right, so hand pies. Now, we have talked about switching from hand pies to soup.
This might not be a bad time to do it. I feel like we did our experiments with clam chowder. I have a good feel for the best way to keep those warm, which in all of our free time, I've not had time to share with you, but that would work great. We have a couple other soups.
We could.
I think.
Oh,
yes, you in the back.
You don't have to raise your hand.
Yeah, that's what that looks like.
That is.
So polite, though.
I know.
Man.
We have amazing customers.
Yeah. The land of the internet where you could rant anything as loud as you want. This is so cool.
If we don't do clam chowder, chicken noodle soup could be fun.
Chicken noodle soup could be really good, or both.
I don't know that I have it in me to fix both.
That's fair. That's fair.
Especially this week. We got to go back into school this week.
Oh, yeah. Bummer. School.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Kids will start.
That's a wavy.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
We're so hip.
We're so
in on the thing.
Yo.
Oh, that's okay.
That's all right. Yeah, no, now we know that icon means waving. I feel so old.
Yeah.
It's all right. You can still be young.
I'll be
the token old guy. You can be the old guy later.
Yay.
So yes, I'm thinking we should switch to soups. Give it a trial run this week. See what people think.
Okay. So do we want to start with clam chowder or chicken noodle?
Let's. Oh gosh. I want to start with clam chowder.
Okay, we'll start with clam chowder.
I really want to start with clam chowder.
All right.
It's just so good.
Okay, so this week, instead of hand pies, we're going to have clam chowder.
Yep, so you'll get your nice hot bowl of clam chowder, go enjoy it on the table. Patio. Might be hand. Oh, okay. Clam chowder. Well, there we go.
Right.
Clam
chowder. So I'll do clam chowder this week and we'll do chicken noodle next week.
All right, sounds like a plan.
All right.
Yeah,
cool.
Those are going to be good. You're going to love our chicken noodle too. It's a thing.
It's a thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be great. So, and we will have crackers for the clam chowder because one does not simply serve clam chowder without crackers.
No, that's not how it
That's
works.
not an okay thing, and I don't care what anybody says. I'm serving it. You don't have to eat them, but we're going to serve them. So, I have spoken.
This is the way.
This is the way.
All right. So something, having Glenn with the wave thingy reminded me, we have new art on the wall.
Yes, we do. And it is
super
something.
Cool art. I'm going to post about it early next week, but it's all chainmail.
Mm-hmm.
And
chainmail with D&D extra stuff thrown in. And oh my gosh, it's like a nerd dream.
Yeah. Yeah. We've had so many people because we got it up Friday. So it was up Friday and Saturday. So many people just like, this is one that you can actually like kind of, hold and look at.
I mean, be gentle.
Of course. Yeah. But it's not like painting where it's like, you don't touch that because you don't want your finger oils on it. Broccoli.
Broccoli. Yeah, that's not a bad idea either.
Yeah. Anyway, so there's two pieces that they're banned. I can't hardly.
Yeah.
They're very large banners, like so wide and like so tall.
Easily the size of your torso. They're not width, but height.
Yeah. All chainmail, and they're in the World of Warcraft Alliance and Horde symbols. So cool. Like you can feel it. Yes, that's a good idea.
Please.
Use
hand sanitizer all over the place.
Yep.
Before, after, during. No, not during.
Probably not during.
Not during. Forget that part. Before and after.
But it feels like cloth. It's so cool.
Super, super neat stuff. So come in, check those out. I know that the necklaces, at least the ones I looked at, I didn't take the time to look at all of them, but I know the ones that we looked at that are like yours can be worn as a necklace or used as a keychain, or you can straight up take the dice out and roll it as a D20. So, I mean, this is like awesome nerd stuff.
Yes. Yeah. So
get two. One to wear as a necklace, one to have as a keychain.
Yeah. And there's different so you can get just the necklace. So, I mean, if you've got a million D20s, you can just add one of your own. Or there are plastic D20s or there's metal D20s. And then there's other necklaces that have marbles in them. They're super cool.
It's all really epic looking stuff.
Yeah. And then there's I think one of my favorite, and they're about so big, chunks of chainmail, but they're all in the cutie mark designs from My Little Ponies.
Yes.
So there's all the main 6.
That might be a company expense. That might need to stay in the tap room on the company's dime, I think.
They make me very happy whenever I look at them. So, yes. So new art, come check that out. Again, it's all for sale. So
I was thinking, I'm totally going to derail you on a different thought.
That's okay. I've finished. My thought is finished.
So need to have a beer or a cider named Secret Tunnel. And we need to put it on tap when we have 2 empty spots. And we'll put it right below the first empty spot. And so just read the tap list along, and then we'll say, and I forget what that part is, but then the next one goes, Secret Tunnel.
Oh, okay. All right.
So that's how that's going to work out. Just like, how you'll build an entire conversation in your head and then hope that it goes that way sometime. That just happened for me.
You made Moses' night, I think.
He's where I got the idea.
Which, should I explain why Mystery Hack is named Mystery Hack?
Yes, you absolutely should explain that.
All right, there we go. I had a little bit left in my whisper, and I just topped off my. All right, so there is this delightful show on Disney Plus called Gravity Falls. It's 2 seasons. It's a cartoon. It's not like a kid's cartoon, but it's also not like an adult. It's not Rick and Morty.
No.
But it's not like My Little Ponies.
No.
It's kind of like a teen cartoon.
Teenish cartoon, yeah.
Where it's not a bunch of like dirty jokes, but there's a little bit. It's a little more intense than I would want my 6-year-old.
There's some frightening stuff in it, and it was designed to be 2 seasons. So and the story arc finishes perfectly. They don't leave you hanging or anything. You want more because it's a great show, but
so much, and it's weird and funky, and I just love it. Anyway, so the main gist of it is that there's 2 twins, Dipper and Mabel, and they end up at their Grunkle Stan's place in Gravity Falls, Oregon for the summer. And so they get there, and he owns the Mystery Shack, and it's one of those roadside tourist trap kind of things, and like Grunkle Stan is like
curiosity shop.
Yeah, he's
down
like
on the wharf in Seattle.
He's gluing like a monkey corpse to a fish to like say he's got a mermaid kind of thing. Total con artist. Well, I think in like the first episode, the S falls off of Shack on the sign, so then it's a Mystery Hack, which is such a
so much better description of this man.
Yes. So, yeah.
So for no reason other than it made us smile, that cider is named Mystery Hack.
Yes.
Because most of our stuff has a really good, long, complicated story behind it that's meaningful to the thing. No, this one just made us laugh.
Yeah.
So,
which is a perfectly valid.
I think it's a perfectly valid approach.
Yeah. I mean, technically, I named Saber of Windu that because lavender is purple and Windu's lightsaber. But
that's a connection point.
Yeah, it's a connection, but it's not like some deep, intricate story.
That's true. That's true.
Back in the day when I was I read Windu's backstory, and it was so inspiring. And I don't know. Although it is a really cool backstory.
Back in the day when I was growing up, when I was an elderly black man. He's not elderly. I'm just kidding.
No.
Middle-aged, though.
Oh, he'll never be.
No, he's one of those fortunate people like Morgan Freeman or Dame Maggie Smith who will live to be 800 years old and still look pretty darn good the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, they're aging, but they're just going to keep aging. They're never going to die. They're just going to keep going.
Betty White.
Betty White, yeah. Betty White and Keith Richards. Yep.
Yes.
Will be the last 2 immortals left after the apocalypse, I'm sure. So.
Yeah. All right.
Wow, did we derail that one in a big hurry?
We're good at that.
We are. Let's see. So we got the hand pies, we got the mud club.
Soup.
Got the hand soup.
Are we going to serve it
Soup
to them
pie?
in their hands?
That is not recommended. The health department said we cannot put 180-degree soup in your hands.
I don't think the health department needs to tell us that. I think that's just like...
Is that one of them common sense things?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, all right. So it's not hand soup. Thank you for asking.
Should we do like cup and bowl size? I mean, they'll all be in the bowl because all we've got is bowls, but we could do like half the bowl and full bowl.
I don't know. Let's just play it by ear. See what people want.
All right.
Come in.
Bread bowls, yes.
Yeah, see, I was definitely thinking about that. We need sourdough bread bowls to put those in.
Yeah.
We got to get there because getting a good supply of them without breaking the bank.
Yeah.
So that's on the horizon. Don't you worry, Moses. But still got to solve that one somehow.
That is a good idea. I like it.
Yeah. Maybe that's a club member thing. No, I think that's just being petty at that point.
Well, hopefully this year we can do some Mug Club exclusive stuff.
Yeah. I mean, if we can't do Mug Club exclusive events, maybe we should start doing fun little perky upgrades.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like you get 3 crackers instead of 2 for your chowder.
3 instead of 2.
No,
well, we've got 2 votes for bread bowls.
Well, I mean,
we'll look into it. We'll get there.
See what we can do. Yeah, it's step 1, actually find a bread bowl.
Yes.
If we can achieve that, then...
I mean, I suppose... Okay. Now,
don't you dare say we could make it.
Well, no, what I'm thinking is when we make our pizza dough, we've got about 3 days that it's still excellent, but that 3rd day, it's starting to go sourdough.
Oh, and it would be excellent. Oh, wow.
So,
that's really good. That's really
Saturday
good
before we leave, before we close the tap room down, we make a large batch of it and just let it sit. And then when I come in Tuesday, I make, it would make 6.
Yeah, first 6 people to get chowder get bread bowls.
Well, it's a way to get it started.
It would be a good try. I think it's a decent try.
Chicken pot pie.
Yes, with that crust you make.
Oh, we got to get some Dubliner for that. But it uses stout.
Fine, we can do,
Uses stout in it, so I could use...
Oh, man, you made the best. I think in your case, you made a beef pot pie. You could make it the same way. Can you imagine? And we were so clever. Oh, the cleverness of me. So the health department, when you're writing, when you're applying for new recipes, you, I think very sensibly, have to detail out how you're going to make it, what it's made out of, everything else. I think that's a very reasonable thing to require of restaurants.
But it doesn't have to be like I put in a teaspoon of thyme and a teaspoon of basil.
No, it can be generic. Add the spices, add the herbs, and it allows for variation in there as well. So, I mean, if one recipe calls for broth, whereas another one calls for milk, you can just simply say, add the broth or milk at this point, and that's, they're okay with that, and it still fits the description.
Because they're really looking for things like, are you using raw meat, and how are you using it? Are you keeping things at proper temperature?
Yeah, I'm convinced they skip all the words, and they just look for the numbers. There's a magical temperature. They're good. I don't care if it was a dead rat. 180 degrees? It's okay.
I think 180 they would care about 180
degrees.
At any rate.
For 15 minutes.
At any rate.
Kill off all his pathogens. Anyway.
Ew.
I know, that'd just be awful. Anyway, so when you're describing these things, curious thing about soups, you can describe them with the vegetables or not, the herbs or spices, if applicable, the broth or milk or tomato base, as may be the case, and then the remainder of the ingredients from the selection of fresh vegetables, fruits, or locally sourced meats, pretty much describes just about any dish you could ever make ever. And so, they were okay with it. We were okay with it. The description was thumbs up. And so we can pretty much make anything you can put in a bowl. So
we've got a lot of leeway.
We've got a lot of leeway, and I felt very fortunate for them to okay that for us.
So here's a thought.
Okay.
We were just talking with my parents about getting a side of beef. You see where I'm going with this, right?
I see where you're going with this.
Bardic gets a side of beef.
Oh, Bardic. Oh, yeah. It'd be the Bardic cow.
And then we have, just for the rest of the year, we could pull out a roast. And that goes into maybe down the road we do like Philly cheesesteak, hand pies again, but it's with this roast.
Yeah. We just start going through the cow.
Yeah, that could be fun.
The cowlander. Just what's on the calendar. I broke Courtney.
How much have you been drinking?
2 inches.
That's more than 2 inches.
You're holding it at an angle. Hold it level.
Yeah,
I only filled it to about there. No, only filled it to about there.
No, that's
2 1/4 tops.
All right.
2 1/4.
No, really, that's you.
That's pretty much just. Yeah. Well, it's
number one dad.
Dad, as in joke.
Yeah.
So that's where that one came from. Those. Yep. Oh my goodness! Here's. People make sort of starters last year. Oh, that's true.
That is true, yeah.
So chances are good that someone local has triple levers.
That's the best description ever.
That just became my vocabulary. That's part of my vocabulary. Okay. All right. So let's just put out an announcement. All right. If anybody has sourdough that they are allowed, sourdough starters.
We can't take.
I know. I was literally about to say.
Sorry.
If anybody has a sourdough bread or starters that you are allowed to sell commercially, because that's unfortunately the limit to what we can do. But if you know somebody who is allowed to sell those commercially, contact us, because you betcha that'd be amazing. The only reason I'm not hounding Elliot is because I know he can't actually commercially sell it. He just makes good stuff, but. So that's the linchpin there. Is if it can be sold to a restaurant, then by all means.
I got one of those starters. A friend just like randomly left it on the front porch, kind of thing. So sweet.
So them too.
Oh yeah, I'm an excellent baker. I used to be a baker. Like I had my own bakery. I so ruined that starter, like hardcore. I don't know.
Forget that.
Yeah, no, I forgot about it, and then I didn't have the right ingredients, and I just butchered the thing. I felt so bad. Those poor yeasts.
Oh well.
Yeah.
We'll get more.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, let's see.
All right, so clam chowder.
Clam chowder. Bread bowls somehow.
Yeah. Probably not this week.
Probably, almost certainly not this week.
Yeah.
Let's get the soup figured out first, and then we'll go from there. No new beers coming out. No new ciders coming out. Although you do have both the Rooibos and the Brett cider ready.
I'm not sure about the Rooibos. I need to go taste it again. I wasn't super impressed with it last time.
Well, you gotta be impressed with it.
That might be one of those failed experiments that never sees the light of day.
That's okay. Those happen. The Brett, though, I think is on point.
I do want to try that one again.
Especially for anybody that enjoys Mystery Shack or Mystery Hack. Yeah. I do think the Brett would be of interest to them because they have a similar tartness, a similar subtle complexity. So that one, I think, could almost see the light of day.
I'll go test it again, see what I think. And then you do also have Dash It All.
That's true. I have Dash It All. It was a so those of you that have had What the Dickens or this latest batch of Raven Master, Dash It All will be very familiar to you. It is based off this latest batch of Raven Master. It's a little lighter, a little more gentle. I think it only came in at 5.5.
Which would be kind of nice to get on tap because everything
I know,
we have
I'm
on tap
sorry.
right now is over 9%.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry at the same time. But this will be a really great, easy drinker. You come in, have whatever is appropriate for you. But that'll be a nice light one.
Nick could actually drink a full pint.
Could actually have some of that.
Our friend, he's a lightweight.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yep.
That's cool.
But I appreciate the fact that he knows it.
Yes,
and so he comes in and he has the appropriate amount for him.
Yep.
And enjoys it and
fun for everyone.
Yes.
Yep. Good times. So I've got that one ready. Old Books just finished today, so I'll be throwing that in the walk-in to chill it on down and be getting that one back soon. Yep. Ebenezer, like I said, is I think done enough. Yep. So then there's going to be some new Old Books tests going on now. New Old Books.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. So
for your little competition.
For my competition that currently I'm winning, but I have it on good authority that Genus is hot on my heels and might be coming out with something hopefully soonish to beat me, which would be excellent because then I have an excuse to prove something even stronger.
You don't need an excuse.
Well, I kind of do. I mean, it's like
motivation.
I need more motivation because it's no fun to beat somebody and then beat them again. It's like, I won at arm wrestling. Let's go again, sucker. No, you gotta, let them string them along. Let them think they can win, and then destroy them at the end.
So, are you saying that you're stronger than Genus?
Yes.
Man, I wish you were wearing your Genus shirt right now.
That was a good shirt. I like that shirt. Yeah, it's clean now too.
Mm-hmm.
So I should wear that one again.
I did laundry today.
I think when it starts to get to the end of that competition, we should just post that picture of Darth Vader with the caption, "Don't make me destroy you," as Obi-Wan did. And then just come out with something absurdly higher than anything they've ever done.
And then you could name it Obi-Wan.
I could name it High Ground. I should name it the High. I'll name it the High Ground.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Okay, so we talked about the mug club. We talked about the hand pie, which is now soup.
Yep.
Not hand soup.
Oh, I have one other thing too. So
talked about new beers. MD is nearly ready.
Yep.
So that will be coming back shortly.
Yep.
Infinite Glitter will be coming back probably end of the month.
Yeah, probably so.
I think so. Yeah.
Well, just watch online. We'll post about it. So gift certificates.
Yes.
So under normal circumstances, our gift certificates would have had an expiration date on them because that's sensible. You buy a gift certificate, use it within a year. And if not, that's kind of on you. Yeah. However, we recognize this has not been a usual year.
2020 was not a usual year.
2020 was not a usual year. 2021 will be a year of redemption.
Yes.
I have every confidence.
Yes.
But the year in which 99% of them were purchased was not a normal year. And so we are completely foregoing the expiration date on any gift certificate out there. If you have a gift certificate in your hands or if you gave one to somebody, worry not. They do not expire. We recognize that some people just are simply not comfortable in the current climate. That's okay. Stay comfortable. Yeah. And just come out when you're ready. And that's totally cool. So that gift certificate is always going to be good. You'll be fine. And when you're ready, come on. Or when you remember. Or you can find us again.
Yes.
That's a reference to Shrek. then come on back with it. And it'll be good.
Yes.
We're also going to be getting those fun little Swipey-Doo magnetic stripe reusable ones. You just keep recharging. Ones. So, I mean, for like the two of you that have a beer budget, each one.
That's a good idea.
You can just
we should have
fill up your
cards.
You just fill up your card with your beer budget and use it till it stops working, and then you're done.
Yeah.
So those will be coming along hopefully in the next week or so. So
Shrek was such a funny movie and so bad.
I know. Promise I will repay you unless I forget or I can't find you. Oh, man. All right. So, yes, we got the gift certificates. Those are good forever now.
Mug Club, soup, what we're drinking, new ciders, new beers, or updates on ciders and beers. I mean, we don't have any events coming up.
No. If things are going to get real... well, okay, I'll finish the first thought I was going to have, and then we'll do the second thought. I feel like everybody's kind of in a holding pattern until indoor seating is opened back up again, at which point, to quote Jurassic Park, hold on to your butts, because I think things are going to get nuts then. So we're going to try, of course, to still be sensible and, just blah, 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 everything. But I think that's when news is going to get really cool.
Yeah.
Is then. The last item that comes to my mind, shirts and hoodies.
Yes.
So we've got a whole selection of really cool, awesome stuff right now.
And beanies.
Yes, and beanies.
One baseball cap.
We have one baseball cap left. If you want it, you better hurry.
We're going to reorder, get some more stuff.
Never again. Tonight. Tomorrow. We'll probably reorder them tomorrow or something like that. But so those are cool. But we've still got a little bit of back stock of the old ones. And we need to shift those out pretty quick because...
They're mostly the women's sizes too.
So... if you know somebody that prefers women's size clothing, we are severely discounting those. We just want them.
We want them
Now
gone.
I only want them gone. This is the night of quotes. We should go back through and figure out how many quotes we've made all night long.
We should do one of these and try to only speak in quotes. I'll just sit here silently and you can do it all. You're very good at quotes.
Yes. Yes, I am. I was really hoping you'd say something suggesting that I couldn't, because I've got like 2 right out of the gate that I could have thrown.
No.
I find your lack of faith disturbing. You underestimate my power there.
Oh, and
I rushed it. And puns. Yes, we've been very punny this evening too. So long story short.
There is a pun championship out there that they like take seriously. There's rules and they're very specific about how you do it, but it's a championship.
Is that opposed to?
Yes, he's right.
Yes, you're correct. This round goes to you, good sir. I missed that one completely. As you wish. I don't even believe they exist.
What? The puns?
No, that was
liar.
Get back, witch!
I'm not a witch. I'm your wife.
Don't say another word, Kelly.
Oh, we might need to watch.
We might need to watch that one sometime.
I read the book. It was kind of disappointing. This is like the one instance where I will say I think the movie was better than the book.
Well, the movie came first, didn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
So yes, old T-shirts and hoodies. Come on in.
Only T-shirts. We don't have any hoodies left.
We don't have any hoodies left.
Yeah.
Right. Only old T-shirts. We want to get rid of them because.
So the gray ones. We have a few men's sizes.
The gray ones.
Most of them are women's size. They're women cut. So.
So no pockets.
A lot of wedding dresses are coming with pockets now.
Excuse me. This is not how I normally roll. People know that this is not my preferred mode of speech. But damn straight.
Yes.
Women's clothing should have pockets.
Right.
It should have functional. If you want.
These are not pockets.
If you want. You don't have to have pockets if you don't want them. Sometimes there's a time and a place. But
like everywhere.
Every woman
all the time.
In every piece of clothing should have the option for pockets.
And like full. I have a picture of me wearing a pair of my jeans that I could get my hands down about that far, and then holding up my, at the time, 4-year-old daughter's sweats that I could fit my entire hand in her freaking pockets. Tell me how that makes sense.
So, $1 million idea. Start a women's clothing company, make everything really stylish, trendy, and everything has the option of pockets.
Yes.
Good functional pockets. There, we said it.
All right.
Sure, it's not diviners.
Any mediums?
Well, I mean,
we're not diviners.
I mean, shoot, we've got a fine selection of branches in the backyard, though. We could easily come up with a water witching branch. It's not my cup of tea, but if people want to buy it, I mean, it kind of fits the Bardic style.
I think we do have.
But how do you have a women's size divining rod? That's just.
Maybe it's a little bit smaller.
I mean, some men have small hands.
That's true.
I don't know. That just kind of seems insensitive.
That's also like some men are a little bit curvier, and so like a women's shirt with a glitter.
I just think that's insensitive.
Vice versa.
No, I think a divining rod's a divining rod, and
across the board.
Yeah, I just think it's insensitive to do. I
think we do have some mediums. I'm not 100% sure on that though.
See, poor Glenn on the back. Just answer the damn question.
If you want to call the tap room on Tuesday,
yes,
I can give you a for sure answer.
Yeah, all the shirts are just in back there. We can wade through them pretty quick. I do think there's mediums.
I think there's like a few smalls and mediums in the unisex men's size or style, and then we have some extra small. We might have medium and large.
I don't think we have large.
In the women's?
I don't think so, but
I think we do.
Maybe like one.
Yeah.
We just pull them out.
I don't know. Yeah. They do run a little bit small anyway.
As opposed to our new batch of stuff.
Yeah.
Which runs a little bit, have I shrunk?
So the new batch of merch that we've got, the t-shirts are all just unisex cut. But they're pretty stretchy, so they can be a little more fitted if that's your style.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think they look great on you personally, but
I haven't tried any of the t-shirts on.
do you have?
No, I don't wear t-shirts that often, so I decided not to get myself any.
Well, in my imagination, you look great in them. So,
At any rate,
as any husband should.
but we've still got most sizes in the zip-ups and the pullover hoodies.
New stuff.
Of the new
For
stuff.
the new stuff.
Yep. We're out of the old stuff.
Yep.
Of hoodies.
Yep.
So.
No more hoodies of the old gray stuff.
We've got plenty of both colored beanies and, like we said, one of the baseball caps.
That group hasn't come in yet. Clean us out of beanies again. It's like a double dog dare them to show up and do that again. An annual tradition.
No, I think it's... of course, yeah.
I mean, for real, come in. We'll
Congrats.
try not to sell them all before you get there on Tuesday.
We open at 4, so.
Yeah. So, okay, I think that's pretty much where we're at.
I can't really think of anything else. I'm almost out of cider.
Well,
it's kind of sad. I kind of want more.
Well, we'll fix that later in the evening.
Yeah.
Put the kiddos to bed, have a nice date night. Some fancy meats and cheeses.
I've got ice cream.
I could get you a very little amount of cider.
This cider wouldn't go well with ice cream. There's too much tannin in it. It would make the ice cream taste really weird.
Like toothpaste and orange juice.
Yeah.
Which that was all. If you want to hear a hilarious story about toothpaste and orange juice and cider, come on in.
Yes.
I'll tell you.
My eye just started itching.
Itchy eyeball. Itchy eyeball.
Thank you.
I forget the rest of it.
You.
All right.
Okay.
We good?
I think we're good.
All right.
I can't think of anything.
So we got at least one more.
Oh, I did think of something. Any of you guys from the 2020 Mug Club that got the 10% off coupon, you guys can start using those anytime.
Yep. And remember, that's 10% off your whole purchase.
Yep.
So if you want to come in and get, like your 17 grunts for you and your friends, I mean, okay. But that would be an excellent time to use that.
There are people out there who legit have 17 friends.
Yeah, most people. So if you're planning, like one of those evenings where you're going to go out and sit at the table with your family for a very long time, have a couple pizzas, have a few beers, maybe have another couple pizzas.
Maybe grab a hoodie and
maybe grab a hoodie and a beanie. That would be an outstanding time to use your 10% off coupon. Yep. But hey, you do you.
And it combines with your Mug Club discount. So if you're a 2021 club.
Why not?
I mean, otherwise, it's only like half.
Yes.
Good,
so for those of you cool people, that's called coupon stacking.
Yes.
And I have a good friend who is a master of that. We should just tell Saul. You should just get a Mug Club on principle so that you can save a percentage
but
on it.
He would never come in and use it.
Oh, you darn well better believe he would to save money. Even if it's something he doesn't need.
But he wouldn't save money because he would only drink the soda.
You save money on growlers of soda.
Okay, that is true.
I love that man dearly. It would be hilarious.
If he did that, if he started coming in regularly for soda for all of his kids, he's got...
For real, he would save plenty of money on that.
Yeah.
So that would be good. I should pitch that to him. I bet he'd laugh really hard.
Yeah.
So, alrighty. I think that's good.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything else.
We
got one more week of doing the patio thing for sure. Stay tuned. We'll let you guys know. I recognize that it is sometimes difficult to follow the news, to follow the latest and greatest. Just watch our social media. We'll filter it for you, and we'll tell you when's the next date. So if that's overwhelming for you right now, you just don't want to stay up on current events, we understand. Good grief, we understand.
Yes.
Just watch our Facebook and Instagram feeds.
We'll let you know when we're going to open back up for indoor seating.
Yeah, we'll let you know the latest and greatest, and we can go from there. Mm-hmm. So, and we'll try to just do that across the board. If there's something really interesting, pertinent to Bardic or restaurants in general, we'll let people know. So, all righty, there we go.
All right.
Thanks a lot, guys.
We'll see you guys.
Hopefully soon. Bye.
All right.